come back today and try and get those extra points, move up to third place.
We're already underway, and just as we speak and underway, Patrick Glory already on a leg attack of Sebastian Rivera. Our lead official is Mr. Josh Briscoe out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. He's assisted by Mr. Nate Chapman out of Hollidaysburg, Pennsylvania.
And these two have not met yet this year, but Glory just got the takedown to get that early 2-0 lead. But they were at the Midlands together, but they did not wrestle against each other.
It's one thing to be a true freshman and have the success that Patrick Glory has had this year, but both of these young men come from very outstanding academic institutions as well, and you've really got to balance the academics with the wrestling as well.
You're 100% correct. Like you said, though, both kids are actually out of New Jersey because Glory is out of Randolph, New Jersey as well.
So a quick takedown for the number 7 seed Patrick Glory. He leads it 2-0. Just underway here from PPG Paints Arena, downtown Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And Sebastian Rivera, the Northwestern University Wildcat, he's out for one. It's now a 2-1 score.
Glory did get 41 seconds of riding time, though. So he was able to ride him for a little bit.
Glory once again attacking the legs, this time on the right side of Sebastian Rivera. Now he's going to switch off. Well done. Goes to a double leg. And executed to perfection. It's now a 4-1 Patrick Glory lead.
Man, he's got some power. He was able to switch off like that, man. He just drove right through him, drove his hips up, came right up, switched off to that double. That's some strength for a 125-pounder.
Glory has now surpassed the 1-minute riding time mark. We'll talk a little bit more about that as we progress through this match. Rivera's out for another point. It's now a 4-2 Glory lead. And look at this, an ankle pick by Rivera. He's got Glory in a little bit of danger. He'll secure a takedown. And just like that, Mr. Intagliata, we're all tied up at 4 apiece.
That's what 25-pounders do. They put points on the board and they make it exciting for everybody. And hopefully that's a premonition of the whole day. We're going to see lots of points and lots of excitement. We still do have a team race going on. I think Penn State is locked up first and Ohio State is second, but we do have a dogfight for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Rivera going to try to return Glory to the mat. A nice job by the sophomore for Northwestern to wrestle beyond the out-of-bounds line. He'll keep Glory down for the moment. 32 seconds remain here in the first 3 minutes. And we'll see if Rivera can keep Glory down for the final sector of this first period.
He's got that riding time back under a minute as well, like you said. And that comes into play at the end of the match. If you've got 1 minute of riding time, you do accumulate and get 1 point. And it only is assessed at the end of the match, though. No time during the match do you get the point. Has to be after the 7 minutes have expired.
Rivera getting the 5 count on him for proceeding upwards. And Mr. Josh Briscoe with a quick citation for inactivity for that.
Well, what it is not so much inactivity. It's he drops below the waist. And once 2 hands go below the waist, he has to make an effort to get 1 hand above that waist. Otherwise, you get a 5 count. And Josh Briscoe did it exactly correct. He got to the 5 count, hits him for stalling, and there was no chance for Glory to escape there, so he did not have a delayed stall call. Gave him the 5 seconds, gave him the stall call. So Sebastian does have 1 stall on him now.
We're going to go down inside 5 seconds, and Rivera, in fact, will ride out.
And if you've been in the arena all weekend, you'll see that there are no boppers out on the mat this year. All the referees have watches with buzzers built into them that are synced up to the clock, so we don't have to have people wandering around the mat yelling 4, 3, 2, 1. Both officials are alerted by their wrist with a buzzer going off to alert them that the period is over.
And out for one, going to be Patrick Glory as we're underway here in the second. Glory once again, a nice leg attack. Going to try to climb out the back door and put Rivera in danger. Glory's got to pop his head out. When he does, he should be able to move up. And there it is, Kent. Nice takedown for Glory. He now leads 7-4.
Yep, you did exactly right. He drove his hips and came up as he crawled up the body and secured it. He actually put Rivera in danger for about 2 seconds, and then once Rivera came out of that danger, he had nowhere to go except his butt, and Glory then worked his way up and got the 2-point takedown.
Sebastian Rivera quickly to his feet. Glory's just going to let him go without any hesitation, and Well, I tell you, Patrick Glory, very active from the neutral position here so far in this consolation semifinal.
Both guys doing what I like to see, lots of points. Makes it exciting for the crowd, makes it exciting for the referee, makes it exciting for the wrestlers. We don't like the 0-0s where the referee has to get involved in the match. We want guys to look at another ankle pick again by Rivera.
There's going to be another 2 this time. Going to be provided to Sebastian Rivera, the #1 seed. Score once again tied up, this time at 7 apiece.
Yeah, he's going to call that potentially dangerous. His leg got crossed over the top and it got trapped. In college, it's just potentially dangerous. It's not illegal. In high school, it would have been stopped right away. But in college, you're allowed to try and torque that. You're allowed to use a bow and arrow effect in the college ranks. A little Granby roll there by Glory.
And he just about found himself in big-time danger, did Patrick Glory of Sebastian Rivera. And we're going to have a big scramble mode forthcoming here in the final 20 seconds. Enjoy this. Wow, good work by Patrick Glory. He secures a reversal. It's now 9-7.
5 seconds to go, second period. Trying to get that cradle, but Rivera trying to get that arm through. Nope, he's not going to give it to him. He didn't. Yeah, he's going to challenge it. I think that's a good challenge. He's going to say loss of control is what he's looking for, not the reversal. He's looking for loss of control at 1 second.
Well, Josh Briscoe went to his assistant official, Mr. Nate Chapman, and I read his lips. He said, "Did you have 2?" And you're thinking more so as 1 rather than 2, your thoughts?
Right, loss of control there. He did not have any control at the buzzer. So if he won't get the 2-point reversal, but he may get 1 point for loss of control, which could end up being a big point to make it 9-8 instead of 9-7.
Let's talk about this because it does play into the spectrum of the 7-minute match, and that is the newly acquired replay situation. Do you like it? And do you think sometimes it gets perhaps overextended where they go to look at it and takes a little bit too long, which in essence kind of plays into both corners when you got a guy who's perhaps maybe in a little bit better shape than the other guy?
I absolutely love video review, Ben. I think it is great for the sport, and as an official, we love it. Because you know what? If we aren't sure, we get to go over and look at it. And we can take the review on ourselves and put it on our shoulders. No, he did not give the loss of control, so he's not going to say he was out before the 1 second. But as an official, I love video review. We want to get it right. Our job is to get it right. If it takes an extra 15 seconds, it takes an extra 15 seconds, but we got to get it right.
And they got to get the clock all corrected. They got to get that right before we can get started here in the third and final period, 2 minutes in duration. 9-7 is the score for 7-seeded Patrick Glory here, consolation semifinal, as Rivera begins the third and final period from the bottom position.
And I would have expected nothing less. I expected a 9-8, 10-9 match, and we've got everything we've asked for. Both guys not afraid to take a shot. Both guys not afraid of ankle picks. You know, they're not great riders, but they're really good on their feet.
Well, Rivera's out for 1. It's now a 9-8 score. And as Mr. Intagliata alluded to, we figured to be close, and it is close as we go down inside a minute 30 here in the third and final period.
Got to get a stalemate and put them back on their feet. Neither guy could really advance much there. Princeton comes in with 30.5 points, and Northwestern has 22.5 points. Princeton still has 3 guys alive, and Northwestern 2.
And once again, Glory, good leg attack, working that right side of Sebastian Rivera. Rivera defending it well with a good waist whizzer. Glory switches from the right to the left side of Rivera, and he's going to move him all the way to the out-of-bounds line. Now in a advantage situation for Glory, goes into a high-low.
Yeah, and he's going to try and put Rivera on his head, looking for that cheap danger call. Rivera's got to come underneath. He's got to get that leg over the top of his head. He's close to being in danger, too, though.
How about this scramble, wrestling enthusiast? No change yet. Down inside 35 seconds to go between Patrick Glory and Sebastian Rivera.
That's 2 points. There it is. Yeah, he's got those hips covered. Nice way to spaghetti roll for Rivera.
Now a 10-9 advantage for Rivera over Glory. Down inside, 15 seconds to go. Third and final stanza.
Glory gets to his feet. Let's see if he can get out. It'll roll. 5 seconds.
Gonna hold on. He's got Glory in trouble on his back. And the #1 seed is going to secure 4 more. Final score for Northwestern University's Sebastian Rivera, 14-9 over Princeton's